African Relish was born out of a desire to create a new product in South Africa for the tourism market that really is based fundamentally on what happens in people going to Morocco or Spain or typically to Tuscany. And we realized that there was a market here and a niche, in fact a gap, where this product didn't exist. So we started that to really get people interested in food specifically, but to create a culture around food. We chose Prince Albert, and we are based in Prince Albert, and we chose Prince Albert mainly because we wanted to be part of promoting tourism in marginalized rural towns, whereas the obvious place would have been to set it up in Stellenbosch or Franschhoek, and not to criticize them, but it's really to develop new areas of culinary interest. And basically we're going to develop the concept around introducing people to a culture of South African cuisine and all the influences that have really molded it over time, in terms of people have a misconception that there is no such thing as South African cuisine. But if you look at all the influences that have shaped it over the years, right back from the Khoisan people right up to modern influences in terms of first world tourists that come here and expect what they have at home, together with everything in between in terms of the Malay slaves that brought their food knowledge to us, and all the colonial influences that have molded that, and ultimately has created a South African cuisine that has its own unique properties and unique characteristics. So we want to introduce people to that and allow them to go on a journey or have a vacation that is based on exploring how that it came about and practicing or experimenting with what we're doing. We will typically bring groups of 12 people, and we will have all the courses that we do will be fully interactive, hands-on cooking sessions with our chef, Vani Padiachi. And we will also introduce or invite other chefs or interesting culinary personalities to come and spend time with us if they are particularly qualified in terms of various interesting aspects of cooking, or if we've got a scheduled weekend in September where we've got a young chocolatier from Cape Town who is going to come and teach our guests how to make chocolate and then do interesting things with local produce like olives and figs in terms of how it works with chocolate, in terms of chocolate and food pairing or chocolate and wine pairing. So we will always develop different and interesting concepts around and theme each week or weekend. And we will work with groups of 12 people. We want to keep it fairly intimate, so we don't have an unwieldy bunch of people that doesn't get the full benefit of having a hands-on cooking session with a chef. And we want people to ultimately leave there feeling that they've been spoilt and hopefully very well fed, and they've learned something. But ultimately we want them to have fun and just enjoy the experience with us.